What's going on, everyone? This is Escobar972, or Esco for short, bringing you part 2 of my series on baseball heroes. And where we left off was just at the end of the tutorial, and this is the second part of our walkthrough of the game. And the season has just started, and I just wanted to show you, some of the more advanced things about the game. So right now we're at the beginning of the season. When you start out as rookie ball, and then you move up from rookie ball to single A, double A, triple A, and then the majors. So one of the things that you initially start to do is they give you on the left hand side of the screen where the arrow is pointing what are called missions, and basically they're little goals that that they give you, and you try to complete these missions and they reward you for it. So let's just click where the arrow is pointing to see what they're asking for. So this one says home stadium improvements. So if I click on that, it says, "Hey there, rookie, I'm Robert, owner of the Flames. I expect a lot from you. I hope you can meet my expectation and become the leader of our team in the future." So you click OK. And basically, here's what the mission is. It's saying you should renovate the stadium to start charging higher ticket prices. Click on the ticket sales item to collect your revenue. So in order for me, the reward is 1 skill point. And in order to get that 1 skill point, I have to purchase 1 background item and collect ticket sales 1 time. So I'm going to close this out. So right over here where it says ticket sales, that's where you collect it. So I'm just going to click on that. It's going to give me the money for it, and not a lot right now. So once I do that, it updates and lets me know that I've completed half of the mission. So it says purchase 1 background item. So what I'm going to do is go down here, and so background item. And basically all this is just, making your stadium look nice and stuff like that. So which one am I going to choose? No, that's a little bit too much. So I'll just choose this. This looks nice. And once I complete the mission, it gives me 1 skill point. So what I normally do is, as soon as I get that skill point, close out of here, and then I'm going to go back and invest that in my character. So I did the luck point 1 time. I'm going to do power this time. So one of the other ones I didn't even look is mission is to use 1 skill point. So once I did that, they give me $800 for using 1 skill point. So I'm going to skip out of that and then close this out. So, and pretty much that's all you're going to be doing, is using your skill points and things of that nature. And then, over a course of time, you're just going to build up your character and make him as strong as possible. So, and they have these different missions here, and you just complete each mission. And by you completing the mission, it'll either give you energy, it'll give you experience points, or it'll give you skill points, and that's how you build up the character. So the goal is to try and get your character as strong as possible, so that you can maximize the amount of hits that you get. So moving on, what I'm going to do is kind of pause the screen here and get into more in depth as far as the game goes. So hold on, let me just pause it. Alright everyone, I'm back with you, and what I actually did is actually go from the new account that I just set up to show you the basics to the account that I'm actually been playing with for the last little while, just to show you as far as more advanced gameplay with it. So starting out, as you can see here, I've been playing for a while. My guy, as far as the skill points, is up to 218, and the batting average is real high, home runs are real high, and things of that nature. So one of the things I'm going to do is just give you a breakdown of more advanced things that you can do in order to basically build up your character, to maximize, getting better hits, and also as far as your lineup goes, what you can do in order to maximize that as well. So let me get into that. So I'm just gonna click play ball and go and just show you how my lineup is now. So I'm gonna hit next, and as you can see here, here's my lineup. Now, getting into the special characters, I can just go and click on this in the batter shop. So there's there's 4 different characters for your team that you can buy. There's the C, which is a lower character, B, which is kind of intermediate, A, which is high, and then you have the special, which is like the top card. So I mean, right now I'm really only working with C, B, and A. I haven't got up to the S card, which is the top card. So you can purchase all 3 of the A, B, and C cards from the batter shop. C is relatively priced at $7,500. B is more expensive at $2,250, and A is at $65,000. I mean, wow, that's a lot. I mean, you can see here I got 48,000. I mean, it's a lot for an A card. And within each card, they have different types of batters in there. So C has just the normal. All of them have the normal. Also, what you have is a hero card. So a hero card means that you can enhance the character, and by enhancing, we'll just go into that. I don't know if I can enhance anybody on here, but we'll click on where it says trade and enhance. So basically, each of these characters has a different attribute. Like, we'll just hover over this guy here. So with this C card, he's a hero. It means that I can enhance him. So I've already enhanced him as high as I possibly can, so I can't do anything more for it. So it lets me know that his attribute means that he has a 100% chance of hitting a single in the 9th inning. So when he comes up in the 9th inning, if he comes up in the 9th inning, he's automatically going to get a hit. So you see from the intro one where you have a chance, mostly they get out, and then they might get a hit. Well, in the 9th inning, he has a 100% chance of getting a hit. So, that plays a role as far as strategy, as far as where you want to have him in the lineup at that particular time. A lot of it's a luck, obviously, because sometimes he may not come up in that 9th inning, and he never gets a chance to use that attribute. And then also, as you see at the bottom there, it says +2 combo points for every base hit. So that comes up real big as well in trying to build up your combo gauge, because it means that every time he gets a hit, it adds 2 onto the combo gauge on top of the amount of hits that he got for it. So for example, if he gets a single, it's going to add 2 plus the 1 to give you 3 on your combo gauge, which is kind of neat when you're trying to build up your combo gauge. So pretty much the goal is for these special batters, I only got 1 B right now, and then I got 1 A. It's just to try to get as many special characters as possible, because they really help you when you're up to bat, as opposed to your regular characters. I'm about to get into that as well. Now, in this lineup here, as you can see, you have your special characters, which are these guys right here. Then you have your normal people here, and then you have your friends, which are people here, as you can see. Now, what I ended up doing is, because I didn't want to actually bother any of my actual real Facebook friends, is actually go to an add me forum and add friends on there that were actually doing Baseball Heroes as well, and they added me, and then I added them and then put them on here. And what it does is you can play the game to an extent without friends, but it's more difficult and you don't hit as well. As you can see, the batting averages for the non-friends is like 240, 248, 242, but with the friends it's up to 260, 279, depending on what level they're at. And basically you get a little boost because they're an actual friend of yours. So like a lot of these other Facebook friends, or Facebook games I should say, having Facebook friends that play the game will boost up your opportunity to do better at the game. It's just the bottom line. So the more friends you have that are playing the game, the better you're going to be able to hit, because they have higher batting averages, and it increases the chance of you getting a hit. So when I set my lineup here, I always try to have at least 3 of the special characters in my lineup at all times, and that's going to increase the chances of me doing better, because these other characters, the friends characters, and then the normal characters, I mean, they're going to get hits for you, but you're not going to get hits for you like these special characters are. So I like to always do that. But one of the drawbacks, as you can see here, it has this energy bar, and it says special batter energy, and it says 1 energy used per game. So you only get 2 games with these guys, and then after that the counter resets, I think, for 3 hours before you can use them again. I guess that's so that you can't abuse just using these main characters and not your other characters. So I try to get as many as I can and use it only when I have these to increase the chances of me winning. So what was I going to do next? So yeah, so these are the special characters, and I usually try to look at their attributes too to determine how I set this. Like, for example, this guy has a 100% chance of getting a hit, a single, in the first inning. So I don't want to have him batting 4th. I really prefer to have him batting like either 1st or 2nd, because that means automatically he's going to get a hit in the 1st. So I don't want it to be that, if I have him 4th, us 3 might get out and he may never get up to bat, and that's taking away an automatic hit. So I always try to take a look at their attributes to see, where I want to place them in the lineup, especially like in the 1st inning. Okay, so I'm going to go back home here and basically talk about the skill points. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually pause it and then come back and talk more in depth about the skill points.